Okay, I had to start a new live stream. Bear with. I hate technology. It never works. Um, right. Bear with. Bear with, I'm coming. Um, what is going on? Ah, you found us. Perfect picture. I had to restart it. It wouldn't let us do anything. I'm trying to get people in now, but let's hope people can find us, eh? Um, um, 2 seconds. I am coming. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I honestly have no idea what all that was about, but I've started a new one. So I'm trying to share it now. And hopefully people will find it. I have shared on Facebook stuff. Anybody coming in after this, I'm ever so sorry. And Wiggle, sorry. Can you hear us all right? Yes, give us a like, thumbs up and all that jazz to see if we can get it pushed out a bit so nobody misses it. I'm just mixing the resin. We've got a few more minutes of it now because I had to faff. I've got a link sign up on. Right, the only way I can think of. I have no idea what's going on. Wow, that is a lot of things. Hi, Maxine. Yes, here, picture stuck. I was just on the thing trying to do it. I don't know what that is that's popping up. Anyway, hi, hello, welcome. If you found us, that's fabulous. I am live on Facebook as well. So if I'm chatting to people and you can't see on YouTube, that is why, because I am live in both places. This resin here is We Are Memory Keepers Spinet Resin. It's Hi, Maureen. It's supposed to be to do make cups and things with, but it works absolutely perfect for what I'm doing. It's just basically an epoxy resin. I need to make the mother a hedgehog to go with our snails and our frogs. So I've got the hedgehog. I've got a egg thing. It's like a planter, but it looks like an egg. I thought that might be quite cute. I've also got a toad, a mini axolotl, and some other bits. So we've got plenty of places to pour it to. So yes, hi Dominique. If you wouldn't mind giving us a share, if you can share to Facebook and things, that would be fabulous. Just see if we can push it out a little. And I'm going to have a seat while I'm doing this. Yeah, I had to start a new live, so the first link I sent out didn't work. The picture was all weird. I was like upside down and back to front. So, but you've got to mix if you're using epoxy resin, you've got to mix it for a good 5 minutes, I would say. And this mixer here is because it hurts my hands to mix. Hi, Val. To mix for that long. I get like cramp in my hand locks. So I bought this. And it's just basically a rechargeable resin mixer. How's everybody's day? It's been lovely today. Absolutely lovely. The girls have been extra hot, so they've been extra still. I'm expecting them to start to wake up because it's cooling down a lot. So we might have some craziness going on. Has anybody getting crafty this week? I also need some ideas on colours of what we're doing. I've got a brown and a gold there for the hedgehog, but what colours do you think we should do it really? My mum's new kitchen is green, like a light green. It's really nice, lovely, like a light sage green. Her frogs are green, and thank you so much, Dominique. The frogs are green, and the snail is like oil spill colours, like the colour shift. So it's like purples and greens and blues, and so really I think we've got free reign with this. Wowzers, that's warm, Jane. Excellent, Dominique. Fabulous. Lots of birthdays coming up. Yeah, all our birthdays seem to be in the first 4 months, and then July and August, and then my mum's is December, so she's fine. She's next to Christmas. Her birthday is miles away, but there's my sisters, my brothers, my Daniels, then me, then Christopher's is July, and my dad's and my other sisters is August, and Grumps is August as well, so it's like they're all mixed together. Spring and summer, and then my mum's winter. Well, we're nearly there. I am going to pop this crushed diamond into everything. I'm going to pop it in this cup here and just mix them in so everything's shiny because I love it so much. You don't need a lot of it. It's like tiny, tiny amounts. Did anybody else find the embossing powder live interesting? Because it's Colour Our World on Sunday. I forgot all about it. Was it the first last week? I wasn't live last week, so we'll have to do it this Sunday. Oh, it was the first Monday. So Colour Our World, I don't know where the bit of paper's gone, but I'll find it and pop up a post before Sunday. I knew I'd get to about April and start getting forgetful. I had such a fab start. You're August too, are you, Dominique? August the what? Me dad's is the 10th, Grumps is the 11th, and me sister's is the 21st. And Christopher's is the 24th of July. Nearly there. I know this is a bit tedious. I did have a plan to have it mixed up well before this, but well, you know. So I'm gonna get all this off here as much as possible. I don't want to waste it. And then just give it a final stir because it doesn't really get off the sides and things. And with resin, you really want to give it a good mix. So I am just gonna pull that out of there. Oh, there we go. And then I'm just going to stand it on top of the hedgehog while I wipe my hand because I've just rubbed it all over. So colours for the hedgehog. Shout them out at us. Yes, Leo the lion. Christopher's Leo. My dad's Leo. Everybody's a Leo. Oh, I'm really pleased about the embossing one. Brown and gold, right? That's what we'll go with. Yeah, I think all the best people are born in April and May, June, April, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Right, I'm just going to give this one final stir in, and I'm just moving it out of the way of the camera so I don't keep bumping it. It'll just take us a second. Just scraping all the edges down and making sure that it's all mixed in, because the last thing you want is 14 fluid ounces of resin not setting. It's far too expensive to have it not set. And I am going to grab the crushed crystal and a lolly stick and just pop some of that in. That's all it needs. And that's probably way too much, to be fair. So everything will be shiny, even if I don't want it to be. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at it. I love it so much. So this is why I was mixing in with the resin as well. This is on the website, this crushed crystal. I couldn't get me some and not get some, give people the choice to be able to have it. It's gorgeous. And I'm not quite sure how much the hedgehog's going to take, so I just mixed up a load and I thought we can just keep going till it's gone. So these are just little paper cups. They were cheap as chips, and they're disposable as well. Whilst it's maybe not. Oh, actually, I'm going to put the mica powder in first. So this is the brown. I'm going to put a good couple of little scoops in there. I'm going to say all right, and then I'm going to grab the gold. And I'll probably mix some clear in as well, just to try and keep the colours separate. Good scoop of gold. I mean, it looks quite a lot I'm putting in, but it's not really. Oh, I'm going to stick them back over there. And then into this one. So I am putting quite a bit in because I don't know how much it's going to take. And I don't want to run out of the colour. But I can, like I say, pop some clear in if need be. So whilst resin is fabulous, a lot of it really is just mixing. There we go, and see it's starting to come. Oh, it's such a lovely colour. It's like, oh, it's so lovely. It's like magic. It really is. So I'm all caught up with snails. So if anybody would like to order a snail in a colour or whatever, I am now caught up with orders. I can't quite get over that they've been so popular. I mean, I'm over the moon that they are. I love them, obviously, but yeah, gold's coming up the top. Oh, God, my hand. I'd love to know why it keeps... I think I'm dropping a bit. Like stays in a claw. Claw hand. Oh, there we go. Isn't that just beautiful as well? And of course, we've got the extra shine from the crushed crystal. And this is the hedgehog. So I'm just going to pop that in. It'll drain off. It's not much that we're going to be losing now, because a lot of it's gone in there and it's run down the sides. So I've got a bottle of alcohol, Iprosol alcohol. And what I do in the moulds is I just give them a little squirt. Just a little bit, and it just helps prevent bubbles down the bottom. What is that? We don't want that in there. Go on. All we're going to do is pour. And pour. So this can be a little planter. You could put a little battery tea light in. Be whatever you want it to be. pour. And then I am going to pop a little bit clear in because it's quite a big mould actually. Whoa. And we'll go gold. And with it being the mica powder, it should sort of blend together quite nicely. More. I'm hoping it's going to be absolutely lovely. And what I have found as well, if you haven't got enough resin and you want to keep some resin or not use as much resin or whatever, you can kind of use like fillers, like little stones and things like that. So I can pop some of them in. So see, I hadn't mixed up enough resin and whatever. This is gonna push it. It's like when you put ice cubes in a drink. See what I mean? And you're not going to be able to see them because it's quite opaque. And it cuts down on your resin a little bit. Even better if you've got clear ones. Mine is silver, we'll go with that. So I just thought I'd pop that in as well because it does save on a little bit resin, or if you don't mix enough up or whatever. Scrape it all out. I'm going to push those stones to the side so they're not sticking out at the bottom of them, make them wonky. And then all these little bubbles are going to come up to the top. Hopefully all the bubbles are going to come to the top over time. And then you just have to keep popping them. I'm just going to pop that there. And I'm just going to top it up just so it's a little bit domed. So it's right up the top of the mould. And I'm going to move it to one side. And what I do is to get the bubbles out, I keep spraying it with the alcohol. Just one squirt every now and then. But of course, if you babysit it, you can get a lot of the bubbles. Because really you don't want to. I mean, it's inevitable. You're going to get bubbles in resin. But it should degas quite well. When you're tapping the side thing, there's another big bubble there. And it's just a matter of babysitting for a little while and letting all the bubbles come to the top. Oh, I know, Lorna, it's crazy. I had to start again. I sent you the new link though. Did you see it on Facebook? I try to send as many people as possible the new link. So I'm just going to, and I'll demold these and pop pictures up. I'll actually do it on a video. I'll demold them on a video because I've got a funny feeling that people are going to want another one then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a bit more clear in here. And we're going to use that brown. I'm not going to add any more brown to it, but I want to do this toad. And I am going to just take my gloves off. I'll put some new ones on for after this. What I've got is, it's chameleon powder, and it's like the colour shift powder. And this one here is called Galaxy. I'm going to brush it all over this mould with a fluffy brush. And then use this brown to fill it up with, and we should see, like, it's going to be lovely. I know it's going to be lovely. So I can't get it. Oh gosh, my hands. Does anyone want to give some new hands? So it's like that, and it's like a colour shift. And you see it? And it's an ugly toad, but I think that's why I like him. I'm just wanting for a fluffy brush, or a fluffy-ish brush. This would be perfect with a blusher brush or something, but we're going to use a paintbrush because I don't have a blusher brush to hand. Can you do moulds for air dry clay too? Yeah, you can use any mould for air dry clay. I mean, this one would take forever, ever and a day to set, but you could still do it. You can absolutely use any mould at all for air dry clay. What I would do is I would use corn flour in any mould anyway, just to make sure that it doesn't stick. And yeah, corn flour, I mean, even talc would do. I love an ugly toad or an ugly frog. And when I seen this one, I do have some moulds on the website, the coaster moulds, and I've got some lovely butterfly ones, butterfly wings to make jewellery with. You could absolutely use your clay with them as well. The coaster mold, maybe I wouldn't make a coaster out of air dry clay, I don't think, but maybe it's out of like Daz clay or something. Not the foam air dry clay, but the Daz clay you could, as long as you seal it well. There's no reason why you couldn't use that. I think there's an octopus on there. Again, that might be a little bit tougher to get out, but you could still absolutely do it. There's no reason why you couldn't. And then obviously all the other little moulds and things like that. Try it. The very galaxy, aren't we? We're having a galaxy toad. Galaxy toad. In fact, I might just stick a little bit of black alcohol ink in there. Just because, if I can find it, without making you wait too long. I am still here. I'm still here. Just need, oh, crikey, moving. If not, I'll put some more brown in if I can't find it. We're just going to put some more brown in, which is here. Just to make it dark. And of course it's shiny as well, so. We're just guessing as well now. We're not using a scoop because I don't want to get resin in what's left. And again, if there's not enough, what I'll do is I'll just pop stones in, because you wouldn't be able to see it anyway because I've dusted the mould. And I'm all for saving a little bit of resin and saving a little bit of money and all that jazz. So I'm just going to pop him in as well. Oh, I think we might have enough. I'm trying to be less messy, but it's me, so. And what colour should we do the egg? Should we attempt to do the egg? Oh, there we go. That's him full as well. That one's super easy. And again, just spritzing. Keep spritzing the hedgehog, getting the bubbles up. The longer they sit, you can get a deep pour resin as well, which is it's not as thick as this, which decasts really well, but it takes like 2 days to dry. On the screen's sunk down. Or the mould here, this one, sunk down. So egg. These here will be dry overnight. It says touch dry in 4 hours or so. You can get quick cure resins and things, which are 4-hour demould, but I would always leave them overnight. I never ever demould anything after 4 hours. And you can't get like heat mats and things, which you pop them on and it accelerates it as well. But again, a lot of resins like J. Dixon do a 4-hour demould. Let's Resin do a 4-hour demould. So let's Resin do a 4-hour demould. Obviously this one's We Are Memory Keepers. I don't know if they still do the resin. I've had this one ages. Oh, I've got a hairy mould. Let's get rid of that. They're all different. You really need to read up on it to decide which one you want to get. But a deep pour mould, because this one here should have been done with a deep pour mould, but because it's got the bit in the middle, which is going to be the planter, it makes it less, so it's not going to overheat and what's a flash cure, which is always a risk when you've got, like, I would never leave this cup full of resin when I did that. That's why I decanted some out quite a bit and left it. It's a learning curve. There's a lot to learn with resin, but once you've got the hang of it, it's kind of easy. It's kind of easy once you know what you're doing, what we're going on. Can you make the egg like opal? No, the colours. Oh, look, like it's sunk. Oh, the colours. It's the mica powder merging. The egg, I can. I'm going to pop that brown to one side because I don't know what we're going to do with that, and I need to move that brush so it doesn't end up covered in resin. Right, there's not a lot of resin left for the egg, so I'm thinking if you wanted white and thingy-majiggy, I've got these which are, they're a bit like opal, but I don't know exactly what colour they are. They haven't got labels on. I think that one's a red. We don't want that one. A red egg. I don't know. What I've never used, we'll just pull it out and we'll pop some of that in. And then what I'll do is I'll use the clear stones to hopefully bring it up. And if that still isn't enough, what we can do is I can use the little bit of brown on top. So I'm going to hire a hefty bit of that in till we'll see what it is. So we're just going to wing the egg and see what we can do. I'm not entirely sure what colour this is. It's going all over though. Stand back. Like a fire opal. I don't know what. But we can always kind of marble it with a little bit of brown if need be. I don't know what colour that is. Obviously it's got the glitter in as well. It's pretty though. It's very pretty. Should I put the silver in? Silver stones in. Oh, it's too late. I did it anyway. Wing the egg. Oh, I like that. Look at that. Can you see it? So we'll see. We'll probably need to add more stones. And I forgot to spray me alcohol in. We'll put these ones in. When you're adding stones and things to anything, you've got to be careful not to put too many stones in or else it'll just break apart. So the stones will fall to the bottom for definite because obviously they're heavy. Don't go everywhere. I think we're going to have enough, you know. We might have enough left over to pop it in something else as well. Maybe it's not. We do have some brown though, so I think we'll have to find another mould. Because never waste resin's too expensive. I think this egg's going to be absolutely gorgeous though. So I'm scraping it all down. It's a bit more messy this. Usually I would have my hands in. But I don't want to do that tonight. I'm going to try and do it all as neat as possible. I am working on a silicone mat as well. And if I have missed any questions, because I'm looking down so I don't spill it everywhere, send us a message. And I'll answer to the best of my ability. Again, I'm no expert with resin and stuff, but I have sort of, I'm self-taught with it. I'm moving it around so everywhere's got some stones. And then got my concentration head on. think it might be quite nice with a brown layer on the bottom, but we'll see how we'll get on with this, what's left. I'm trying so hard not to flick it up and get it on my phone. I think you don't want the stones to be popping like out the bottom, or else it'll be wonky when it's sat on a surface. Like it'll rock. I'm excited to see them as well. I think this egg's going to be gorgeous. I think we've got enough. And then we just need to find some way to put the brown, because I'm not wasting it. We could just do a little cute brown axolotl. I think that's what you call it. So I'm making sure I get every single bit of resin out. And again, there probably will be bubbles in it, but it's inevitable. You can't get bubble removing machines. But to be honest, to get a decent one, you have to spend the money. I have looked at them, and I did get one, and it was £60, but I sent it back. It was quicker babysitting it. It took so long. You could only fit a little bit in, so really you need like a proper bubble remover. It's like a, what's it called, Emma? Come on, words, they're not that hard. Like a vacuum chamber. There we go. I think that's going to be gorgeous. And we're going to do a brown axolotl because I've lost him. Where was he? Oh, there he is. He's a little cute thing. I love the little faces. I've seen a video of one in a why can't I just say words? I seen one in the tank, and it was looking out the tank, and they keep drawing like top hats and beards and things on it and little mustaches, and I just thought it's so cute. Hopefully we'll have enough. It shouldn't take much. So my hand is in the way. I'm ever so sorry. I'll move it up his feet. And I will poke around in his feet and things to make sure that... Oh, well, I'm going to have to trim this one for definite because I've got it all over. But I will poke his feet and things with the silicone tool, because that is where you're most likely to get bubbles in the end of his tail. And that's why I spray the alcohol in. And that's not my idea. Before the craft police come. Turns out on YouTube there is craft police, and if you do something that somebody else has always done, you get a message. Or something that somebody else has done recently, you get a message and told that you're a copycat. So yeah. So this is my idea. I didn't invent the mould. I didn't invent resin. And there we go. So just in case anybody's watching. Salamander. Is that what they're called? Salamander. Is that the real name? So I'm still tapping and I'm still spraying. And again, the alcohol, eventually if you put too much on, it's going to change the way the resin get on. Possibly it might be. We'll see what it comes out as, eh? But axolotl is the ones that they look like little dragons underwater, but then breathe in and out of water. And I've still got a little bit of resin left. What am I going to put it in? I'm looking about now for a little mould. What have I got? I will find a little mould for it. I won't let it go to waste, but I am gonna, I think, rather than make you wait. Oh no, hold on. I've got the little one with the planters. Wouldn't do something with one of these, possibly. Try and fill up this one. And maybe that make it into a key ring with little flowers or something. Yeah, the jewellery molds, I've put them away. I don't know why I did that. Oh, well, I do know why I did it, because I was tidying up. A stupid mistake. Stupid. So we're just going to pop it in here, then we'll use it for something eventually, one day. There we go. So we've done canny. I mean, that was, I mixed up 7 and 7, 14 fluid ounces of resin. And we've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. So it's stretched quite far. And even if these, we don't want them in the brown, we could always paint them as well. They don't have to, it's not set in stone. It's just, we don't want to waste them. And there's another hair. They're not even dog hairs. Look at that's just, Emma. Put that there. It's my hair. I'm molten. It's because the weather's changing. Yes, I'm going to leave that in like that, because we can always top it up. I'm going to poke around and babysit them, get rid of the bubbles. And we will put a flower in first. I could, but that would require finding a flower. And I'm lazy. We're going to go with I'm lazy, because I can't be bothered to hunt through the moulds. This will do for now, but I can always change it if need be. You can heat up your resin, but be very careful using a heat tool. You don't want to heat it up too much. Obviously, it takes quite a bit of abuse. Resin does. It's really good. I'm going to take that out because I can clean it off and use it. The cups, unfortunately, when the plastic cups, it needs to be number 5, I think, on the bottom of a plastic cup. It'll tell you if it's reusable, and this one is number 5. So these cups I can reuse. What I'll do is when they're finished, I'll crack them and pull the resin out, so they can be reused. The other ones I had were not reusable, and they weren't a number 5, so the resin fused to them, and I couldn't get it out. I mean, I still use them if it's not like ridiculously dirty, but you cannot really pre-mix your resin, like mix your resin up in it, because in case any bits break off. So yes, the one with the number 5 on the bottom can be reused. It's in the little triangle in the middle, or your resin fuses to them. I did make a plaster snail, but we had to do surgery on him. Here he is. I lost an eye. I dropped him, but I've done surgery and he's fine. But we did get quite a lot of bubbles in the plaster. But I mean, I think he looks fabulous, even with the bubbles in. So I marbled him. I might make him into a candle. So yes, salamander lives on the water. Yeah, I think it's a salamander. I think you're right. I think it gets called an axolotl as well. Oh, they look very similar. Either or. Yes, with this, I'm going to love you and leave you. When I demould them, I'll do a video and I'll pop a video up. That way we're not all waiting until Sunday. And like I say, I'm just going to babysit them. I'm going to keep tapping away. Get the bubbles up as much as I can. This one, there will be bubbles in it because it's got to escape out the stones and things. Again, I'll keep spraying it with the alcohol. I need to wash the alcohol bottle because I've got resin in off my gloves. And I will see you all on Sunday for Colour Your World. Have a lovely weekend. If you can't, be good, be careful and all that jazz. And I'm sorry about the start of the video. Technology. Isn't it wonderful? Bye for now.